Let's get down to business. We don't know the lyrics.
That's sprouting right there.
Sprouting. So if I went and planted this side into the ground, we would grow it again. Hi, I'm Amy at SoulFit, and I'm here with my friend Retha. Say hi, Retha.
Hey, Amy.
And we are here today because we are actually gathering in the SoulFit Kitchen to prepare our second round of Mastering Diabetes recipes. Retha is a type 1 diabetic and has been for 46 years.
Yep.
And she reached out to me and said, hey, can you help me meal plan, get a grocery shopping list together? I'd really like to work on these recipes because I've done it before and I felt the best I've ever felt in my life. And I was like, absolutely, Retha, let's do this.
Yeah, we're in Amy's wheelhouse right here. This is actually her original idea for SoulFit, not mastering diabetes, but to help people transition and help them meal prep and, you know, grocery shop and grocery list. So I reached out to her and she made a grocery list. She picked all the recipes. She made a grocery list and she helped me prepare all the food. It's delicious. We have a great time in the kitchen. It's so much fun. That's what it's all about. I need the help. I wasn't afraid to ask for it and we've had a blast.
And today we are in the SoulFit Kitchen making some recipes from the Mastering Diabetes course. We took some of the recipes off the website, so today we're going to be making the Mexican black bean salad. We're going to make some roasted veggies and quinoa bowl, and we're going to sweeten it up with a little apple cinnamon stuffed sweet potato. One of the things with Mastering Diabetes that I learned through reading the book that Retha gave me is I would say that the public in general would think that diabetics are not allowed to have sugar. And in fact, what I learned is that eating whole foods, vegetables, and fruits, which include your natural sugars, are a perfect way to balance the insulin in the body. The problem is too much fat in the diets. So once you remove the fat, then it doesn't make your body insulin resistant. So let's just say we made the Mexican black bean salad. So we had our black beans, red bell pepper, red onion, avocado, lime juice, chili powder, and cumin. And yes, you hear avocado, but when we used any sort of good fats in these recipes, it would be like a quarter of an avocado, or maybe it was a quarter cup of chopped walnuts. So we were not using oils to pan fry anything or even saute anything. We were just adding just a little bit of healthy fat that went into some of the recipes. So what we got in there is we went in and we started chopping up all the ingredients that we needed for that, and that was really a basic recipe. I mean, it took us less than 15 minutes to put that together. Retha is a busy woman, and we just wanted to make things simple for her. And so we wanted to have recipes where we didn't have 12 ingredients that you had to get for one recipe and 14 for another. You get where you maybe use spinach in several recipes, so we don't have an excess amount of food as well. So we were putting together recipes that would make it time-saving for her, that she could just go to the kitchen maybe one day a week, prep 3 or 4 meals, and when you put it in the right amounts, those meals are going to last her a week and a half. Then we made another recipe called roasted veggie and quinoa bowl. Again, we got all of our vegetables. This one had a nice little sauce that we got to put together, but we had broccoli, sweet potato, chickpeas. We had, for the sauce, you'd take lemon juice, Italian seasoning, nutritional yeast, vegetable broth, some tahini water, dates, and pumpkin seeds. And basically what we did is we chopped all the vegetables, we put them into the oven and roasted them. Quinoa is a great protein source. And so again, when you make quinoa, making 1 cup it's just as easy to make 2. And quinoa is also one of those things that you can make a bunch in advance. And then also when you are going to use something like a quinoa or maybe a brown rice, use a few recipes that have that in it as well. So as you're making a batch, you can put it in several of your recipes. And then another trick I would say is when you have all your vegetables, so maybe your recipe, let's say, requires half of a sweet potato. Take that sweet potato, chop it up, roast the whole thing. Because having a dish full of just roasted vegetables on the side is great for, I have that hunger, I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat. Grabbing a little sweet potato stick that's been roasted and eating that is a delicious little treat to have. Another recipe that we made was apple cinnamon stuffed sweet potato. And they listed this in the Master in Diabetes website as something you could do as like a breakfast, as well as maybe having it as a side. So again, we roasted the sweet potatoes. And then in a pan, we took some apples and dates, a little ground cinnamon, and we sauteed them in the pan. And then when the sweet potato was ready, we took that mix, put it inside of almost like you're making a baked potato and you're stuffing it with stuff, but this was stuffed with apples and the dates. And again, one might hear, look at all that sugar, but this is exactly what the Mastering Diabetes recipes are all about. This is what their mindset is about, is you eat whole, healthy foods and you use healthy fats in very small amounts. We took these recipes and they're gluten-free, they're dairy-free, and they are vegetarian. However, you can easily add protein to it, especially if you want an animal protein, into the mix. So we're getting ready in July to kind of open this up to more people and more individuals. And I'm going to do a cooking class here at SoulFit, focusing on, hey, maybe you've made the same old recipes and you're a little tired of that, or maybe you are or know someone that is battling with diabetes, or maybe you're just like, hey, these two look really fun, let's go hang out with them. And I'm like, yeah, let's just do that. This is what it's all about. SoulFit is about body, mind, and soul being fit in all three aspects. And so this is one aspect, is being in the kitchen. The wellness center is another aspect, and just sharing love with those that are around you will be the third aspect, because that's the spiritual part of it.
Let's get down to